24. Well, I had a girl love me the whole damn time, man. I drink whiskey and she drink wine. Soon my bottle was too much to company. Yeah, we sit on the river and we fish all day, and we drive across the country, let the radio play. Welcome to the Jace here at JC Park, home of the Clinton Dragons, for day 3 of the Clinch River Challenge. The next game coming up is between the Bryan Station, Kentucky Defenders and the host Dragons of Clinton High School. Let's meet the starters for today's game. First for the Defenders of Bryan Station High School. Leading off and playing center field, number 23, Trenton Cutright. Batting second and playing third base, number 21, Che Robinson. Batting third, starting at shortstop, number 2, Jordan Carter. Batting cleanup, the defender, designated hitter, Logan Wilhoit, number 36. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 13, Quentin Webster. Batting sixth, starting at second base, number 5, Braxton Hensley. Batting seventh in right field, number 22, Bryce Brooks. Batting eighth and catching, 42, Kelly.
This is Anthony Hinkle from Dragon Vision. Baseball.
Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, this is Clinton Dragon Baseball here on Dragon Vision, coming to you live from the Jace for the first game of the afternoon for the Dragons. Just a moment ago, we finished up the Bryan Station and Eagleville game. Bryan Station came out on top with a 1-0 win, or sorry, a 6-5 win. They scored 5 runs in the top of the 7th inning, and was able to shut them down in the bottom of the 7th inning. Dragons getting ready to start their starting lineup. What we're going to do for this one is we're going to take a break on our audio. We're going to pull the audio up from the PA system, and I'm going to pull the starters up at the same time, so we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
All right, Dragon fans, let's make some noise for the starting lineup for your Clinton Dragons. Leading off and catching, number 2, a senior, Jay Smack. Batting second and pitching today for the Dragons, senior left-hander, number 14, Harrison Shelton. Batting third and playing shortstop, senior, number 8, Garrett Davis. Batting cleanup, your Dragon designated hitter, number 17, a sophomore, Jackson Webb. Batting fifth, starting at first base, a senior, number 19, Garrett Lee. Batting sixth, starting in left field, a junior, number 27, Dallas Beats. Batting seventh, starting in right field, a senior, number 32, Isaiah Slavin. Batting eighth, starting in center field, a senior, number 16, Sam Duggins. Batting ninth and playing third base, a junior, number 26, Alex Duggins. And starting at second base, a senior, number 10, Braden Hensley. The Dragons are coached by head coach Rob Stacy, assisted by Clay Turpin, Dalton.
Welcome back to Dragon Vision.
Yeah, you just heard the starting lineup announced by John Slippy Williams. We're actually going to fade to black on our camera so we can show you our starting lineup at the same time. Camera's going to black, and here is your starting lineup for the Clinton Dragons. In batting order, it is Jace Mack, Harrison Shelton, Garrett Davis, Jackson Webb, Garrett Lee, Dallas Beats, Isaiah Slavin, Sam Duggins, and Alex Duggins. Now going around the horn, you've got Harrison Shelton, the starting pitcher, Jace Mack, the catcher, Garrett Lee at first, Braden Hensley playing second but being DH for by Jackson Webb, Garrett Davis at shortstop, Alex Duggins at third, Isaiah Slavin at right field, Sam Duggins at center field, and Dallas Beats at right field. We're going to fade back to the game now as we get rid of our starters as well so you can see what's going on. As soon as my camera decides to come back, there we go. Now it's back. Going to be in the top of the first inning.
Yes.
We got Harrison Shelton pitching. We're going to pull up his numbers for you. Harrison Shelton, this will be his 5th appearance. He has a 2-1 record, a 0.98 ERA with 19 strikeouts to just 13 walks. Pretty good numbers for Harrison early on in the season.
right, fans, get ready for the first pitch.
Getting ready for the first pitch.
Number 14, Harrison Shelton.
And up to bat first for the defenders from Bryan Station, Kentucky will be number 23.
Station, the center fielder, number 23, Trenton
Cutright, who is playing center field today. We're going to keep our stats going as this game goes along as well. First pitch from Shelton. Little bit outside for ball one, as Anthony just pointed out to us. So we got a 1-0 count here in the top of the first inning for the leadoff. Bunt down the first base line. Foul
ball.
So it'll be
strike one.
Perfect. 1-1 count right there. It was a really nice bunt if it would have been laid down. But nonetheless, it is a first strike. So we got a 1-1 count now. The Dragons in their home orange uniforms, black lettering, white trim. Bryan Station in their navy blue uniforms, green lettering, and yellow trim.
Yeah.
The 1-1 pitch. A little bit high for ball two.
Yes.
So it's a 2-1 count here in the top of the first inning. Once again, this is the first game for the Dragons tonight. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped up.
Pitch.
Mac trying to go for it. Mac running for it. It's going to land out of play.
2-2.
Even count now. Once again, the Dragons will play again tonight at a roughly 5:30. They will be taking on the University High coming out of Johnson City, Tennessee.
Yes.
Shelton likes the pitch.
Sure.
Checks
ball one. Ball three.
Saying, did he
ball
go? They did not go.
Ball three.
Full count now.
3-2.
Mac just wanted to be safe and asked them to double check and just be on the safe side and make sure he did not go.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. Fly ball towards right field. Slavin's going to run in for it. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
First out.
So 1 out in the top of the first inning for the Dragons.
Next up for Bryan Station, third baseman number 21, Che Robinson.
As Robinson comes up wearing number 21, he is the third baseman tonight. First pitch.
But
did he foul that one back off? No, they said it was high and got to the backstop. So a 1-0 count. Sorry, I was writing down my notes so I could see how everybody did every time they come up to bat. Second pitch. Squares away a bunt. Goes down the first base line. And he's going to be safe.
He was safe.
They said he was not touched by Garrett Lee, so it was a bunt single for the first hit of the game for the defenders. Really nice bunt on that one to runner on. Garrett Lee just picked it up just a hair late as number 2, the shortstop, Carter, comes up to bat with a runner on first and 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Once again, Bryan Station coming off a 6-5 victory just a few minutes ago. Pickoff move to first. Catches him in a pickle. Goes over to second. He's going to throw it back towards first. He's going to get underneath the tag, but caught out. Nice out right there.
2 outs.
So he's caught on the base pass for the second out of the game on a nice pickoff move there to catch him in a pickle for Harrison Shelton. Harrison Shelton knew he was going to try to be a little bit aggressive on the base pass right there and was able to catch him. If you rule that one, it'll be a 3-6
double
4 out on the base paths, or 3-6-1 out on the base paths.
Yes.
No, now they got a runner at second. They said.
Ball one.
With a 1-0 count. Do we have 1 out or 2? We have 1 out. We do not have a second out. So when we thought he flew out, they actually ruled it a single.
Yeah.
So now we have a runner on second. My apologies on that one. I had the wrong score.
Ball 2.
Ball in the inside corner. So we have a runner on second with 1 out.
Yes, 1 out.
Dragons have allowed singles for their the first 2 batters of the inning. 2-0 pitch from Shelton. Lined it down the right field line, but foul. What's the count, Anthony?
2-1.
2-1 count with 1 out. Anthony Hinkle joining me once again in the booth. Doing okay job. No, doing a great job on the headsets. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Shelton as he looks the runner back at second. Act like he was going to high and outside for ball 3.
Ball 3, yep.
Harrison Shelton not quite on his A game right now, but he will get there before this inning is over. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
No,
Ball. Yep, ball.
So now we got runners on first and second with just 1 out. Time called as Coach Stacy and Matt go out there to go talk to Harrison Shelton. This is not a normal Harrison Shelton start. He's usually a lot better than this, but might be just some early game jitters right now.
Yep.
You know Stacy's going to try to get him under control right there. So far through 1/3 of an inning, Shelton has given up 2 hits and a walk. You got runners at first and second with just 1 out here in the top of the first inning as the mound visit is over.
Yep.
And actually, I liked one thing that happened just then. The umpire was talking to Shelton, telling him about where he's missing, trying to give him just a little bit of help.
Yep.
This is what you need to do. This is what's happening as number 36 gets ready to come up to bat for the Bryan Station Defenders.
Yeah.
Now batting the Bryan Station designated hitter number 36, Logan Wilhoit.
Logan Wilhoit.
The designated hitter. He might end up trying to go for a squeeze bunt right here to see if he can advance the runners. We'll see. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Foul back behind us.
Strike 1.
Maybe that. Not sure if that one hit a car or not. I'm trying to check. I don't see where it landed, but it did go behind us. It could have hit the back.
Yeah.
The cage as well. 0-1 count.
1
out.
Yeah.
Runners were going on that one. Shelton looks at the runner at second, checks the runner at first, looks back at the runner at second. Time called at the last second.
Yep.
Would have been a strike, but it was a time called on the last second by the batter. Shelton just fired it away anyway just to keep his rhythm going. Still an 0-1 count, 1 out here in the top of the first inning. The pitch. Right on the outside corner, strike 2. Something Coach Stacy said is working. He's hitting the corners now. 0-1 count, 0-2 count, 1 out. Ground ball could end the inning. Here's the pitch. Ground ball down the third base line, off the netting. Almost caught by Coach Stacy, but picked up by the third base coach for the Defenders, who fires it back to his pitcher. Once again, Dragons in their home orange uniforms, black lettering, white trim, orange and black hats. Here's the pitch. Runner moves. Ball thrown to third base, not in time. Both runners advance on a stolen base. So we now got a 1-2 count with 2 runners in scoring position.
Yep.
It's got runners at second and third. 1 out and a 1-2 count. Shelton trying to get out of this inning without any damage. Here's the pitch. Line down the third base line. Foul. Umpire had a perfect view of that. We did too up here. We saw the dust fly up right where it landed. Still a 1-2 count, but a really nice swing on that pitch by Bryan Station. Once again, the Dragons will be taking on University High around 5:30 tonight.
Yep.
After this game, you will have University High versus Eagleville. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Harrison Shelton.
Yep.
Next up will be number 13 for the Bryan Station Defenders.
Next up, first baseman.
He's first baseman.
Quentin Webster.
Quentin Webster.
Yep.
Runners in scoring position. 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. On the outside
Strike
corner.
1.
0-1 count. 2 outs.
Yep.
Davis was jogging his way back to second, trying to kind of confuse the runner at second, seeing if he could get Mac to throw him out. The 0-1 pitch. Foul tip and caught for strike 2.
2 outs.
0-2, 2 outs, 2 runners on scoring position. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball towards the third baseman. Gets out. 1 run to score. Another runner coming home. They're going to hold him. They're going to let him score. 2-0 on a single. Scores the first 2 runs of the game for Bryan Station. Those runners were number 23 and number 2, who scored the first 2 runs, and an RBI, 2 RBI single for number 13. As Hensley comes up to bat, Austin Hensley, number 5, the second baseman. Shelton checks the runner first. The pitch.
Strike 1.
Right down the middle for strike 1. Sheldon toes the rubber, checks the runner at first. Pickoff move back to first. Not in time. They call him safe. Nice little move right there for Harrison Shelton, but just a little bit slow on that one.
Yeah.
So we got 0-1 count, runner at first, 2 outs. 2-0 is your score. Here's the second pitch. Grounded up towards Garrett Davis. Garrett Davis flips it over to first.
3 out.
In time for the third out of the inning.
Yep.
So 2 runs on 2 hits,
2 outs.
no errors.
No errors.
1 Bryan Station defender left. We will be right back with the bottom of the first with your score 2-0.
2-0. Welcome back to Dragon Vision, Clinton Baseball.
That's right, Anthony. This is Clinton Dragon Baseball here on Dragon Vision. Getting ready to start the bottom of the first inning. Your score 2-0. The defenders
2-0.
leading your Clinton Dragons.
Yep. Huh.
The defenders getting 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base in the top of the first. Hudson Staten is your starting pitcher for the Bryan Station defenders.
Yeah.
As Jace Mack comes up to bat, we're going to pull up his stats for you. Jace Mack is batting .364 with 4 RBIs and 2 doubles this season. And I'm sorry, my thing was wrong. We're now in the bottom of the first. I forgot to mark the third out.
Ball
First,
1.
no harm, no foul, getting off the catcher's mitt. So you got a 1-0 count. Nobody out for Jace Mack, the leadoff batter. You got Mack, Shelton, and
Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes. Pulling up my list here, you got Mack, Shelton, and Davis due up for the Dragons in this inning. 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. High
Ball 3.
So 3-0 count. This next pitch should be right down the middle. I don't know if Mack will have the green light on it or not, but we will see.
Yeah, we will see that, yeah.
3-0 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball
High and
4.
away. Ball 4. Mack walked on 4 straight pitches.
Yep.
Next up, Mr. Harrison Shelton along with Pinky.
Pinky, yep.
Harrison Shelton has 4 extra base hits in the last 3 games. As Jackson Barrett courtesy runs.
The pitcher, number 14, Harrison Shelton.
And Harrison Shelton comes up batting .343 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and an .800 slugging percentage. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
High and away, ball 1. This pitcher has not thrown a strike yet today, but that doesn't mean that you can tell he's upset with himself on that pitch. Next pitch. He's waiting on his signal.
Yeah. Ball 2.
Ball 2, but Jackson Barrett went got called out on the base pass. He got thrown out by the catcher on a 2-0 count now.
2-0 count and 1 out. And 2-0 out now.
2-0 is your score. Thank you for that, Ant.
You're welcome.
So we got Harry the Hitman Shelton up to bat with a 2-0 count. The pitch.
Ball 3.
High and away. Still has not thrown a strike yet today in the first inning. Still 1 out with a runner on, with no one on after that caught steal. Garrett Davis on deck. Here's the pitch.
Ball. Strike 1.
First strike of the night thrown by this pitcher.
3-1 and 1 out. and 2-0 right now.
Next pitch is walked. So 2 walks now issued by this pitcher in the first inning. Harrison Shelton coming up to bat. He might have a courtesy runner. I'll have to wait and let Anthony tell me who that is if he does get one. He does not have a courtesy runner coming up.
No.
Looking for Harrison Shelton's batting stats.
Yes, he is.
He is getting a courtesy runner.
Yes.
What number is the courtesy runner? He should be over there on the first base right now. No, he's not. He's hanging off.
Yeah.
He's going to go get some new. He's going to go get his call sheet from the head coaches to make sure.
Yes.
So we got a runner on first.
And there's a meeting on the.
There's a meeting with the head coach, Bryan Station, talking to his pitcher. Did not bring anybody else over. Trying to calm his pitcher down. His pitcher's thrown 9 pitches so far and only 1 strike in the first 2 batters.
Yes.
As Garrett Davis comes up to bat. Garrett Davis batting .333 with 6 RBIs and 5 extra base hits tonight this season. Turn the camera over so you can see Harry over at first. Pickoff move. Not in time. He does get back.
He's safe.
Once again, we got a runner at first with 1 out.
Yes.
After Jackson Barrett got caught when it caught. So, no, they said he got hit by a pitch.
He got hit by a pitch.
So, we got runners now at first and second with just 1 out.
And Webb is coming up to bat now.
Batting the Dragon, designated hitter, number 17,
Jackson Webb coming up to bat now.
For the designated hitter, Jackson Webb, thank you for that call, Anthony.
You're welcome.
The first pitch is high and away for ball 1. Pull up Jackson Webb's stats now. If they decide, there we go. He's batting .308 with 4 RBIs and 3 doubles on the season. Had some great at-bats last night in that hard 1-0 loss. Here's the pitch, high and away, ball 2. Can hear a little bit of chirping coming from the Dragons dugout. Nothing too bad right now.
No.
2-0 count, 1 out, runners on first and second.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. High and away for ball 3.
3-0.
3-0. Not sure how.
1 out.
Not sure if the coach will come back out after this one or not.
2-0.
2-0 to score. The defenders lead York Clinton Dragons. The pitch.
Ball
4. Another walk issued by this pitcher. He has allowed the first 4 base runners on, but 1 base runner got caught stealing. So Jackson Webb.
It's a meeting on the mound right now.
Another meeting on the mound. Thank you for that, Anthony.
Pitching change.
There will be a pitching change. I kind of figured that was going to happen real quick. We are going to take a actually, no, let's see. Is there a pitching change?
Yes.
There is a new pitching change. We're going to take a quick break as he warms up. You're watching Clinton Dragon Baseball on Dragon Vision.
Yep. Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Vision on baseball.
Yeah, Clinton Dragon Baseball on Dragon Vision as the catcher goes to give a couple final words to the new pitcher wearing number 1.
Bryan Station, number 1, Vega.
Vega is his last name. We do want to mention all 3 batters on base belong to that starting pitcher who has made a third of an inning, allowed 3 walks and a hit by pitch. Garrett Lee coming up to bat next for the Clinton Dragons. He is batting .276 with 6 RBIs and 4 extra base hits this season. Let Anthony get ready to call that first pitch with bases loaded.
Yeah. Strike 1.
First pitch strike. First time there was a first pitch strike in this game by Bryan Station, but it is a new pitcher. So we got 0-1 count with bases loaded and just 1 out. The pitch hits him.
Pitch.
Oh no, they're saying that Are they no? They did give him the hit by pitch, which will make it
2-1.
2-1 is your score. That's an RBI hit by pitch for Garrett Lee. And Hayden Allen did score as a courtesy runner for Harrison Shelton.
Next up for the Dragons, the left fielder, number 27, Dallas Beats.
So Dallas Beats up to bat next.
Yeah.
For the Dragons, Dallas Beats comes in with a .281 batting average, has 9 hits on the year and 4 RBIs.
Ball, strike one.
First pitch, strike on the outside corner.
Yeah. Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike count. Thank you for that, Ant.
You're welcome.
As I keep updating some of the stats right here. As Dallas Beats is the batter.
Ball 3.
Pitch called in there for, as they said,
Ball.
is it 3 ball?
2.
2 ball, 1 strike count
Yeah.
with 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Dragons trail by 1. Trying to get my pin working as strike 2 is called, so it's an even 2-2 count with 1 out.
Yeah.
Dallas Beats up to bat next.
Yep.
Up to bat right now with Isaiah Slavin on the outside.
Isaiah Slavin.
No harm, no fouls. That ball gets in the dirt.
Ball 3. 3-2.
Full count.
1 out.
Any kind of base hit by Beats or a deep fly or a walk will score the tying run for the Dragons here in the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah.
See what Beats can do on this one.
Come on, Beats.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Strike 3. 2 outs. 2-1.
As Isaiah Slavin gets ready to come up to bat for the Dragons.
Yes. Come on, Isaiah. You got this.
Anthony's least favorite Dragon.
No. Wrong.
No, everyone knows it's your least favorite Dragon.
No.
First pitch, swing.
Bounces
Off the tries to get him out at first. They say he's in time,
Yes.
and 2 runs will score
Yes.
for the Dragons because he was not tagged. Big time base running right there for the Dragons on that 2 RBI single.
Yes. Woo!
Davis and
Yes.
Webb score for the Dragons.
3-2.
So,
I think so.
yes, it is.
No. Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
a 2
Yeah.
RBI single.
Yes. Yes. There was.
Because even though the second base runner that came across hit the foot of the
Duggan's
he was
up
never
now.
tagged. Sammy Duggins up to bat next.
Yeah.
This will be his 7th plate appearance of the season. He does have 1 walk.
Yeah.
3-2 the score with runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. He bumps it towards the pitcher with 2 outs. Going to throw it over to first.
And 3 outs.
And time for the 3rd out of the inning. So 3 runs on 1 hit.
2
No
runs.
errors, 2 Dragons left. What is the score, Anthony?
3-2.
As we take a break at the bottom,
We'll
as we
be
get in the top
right
of the
back.
second inning.
We're back on Clinton Dragon Vision.
With Clinton.
Clinton baseball.
Thank you for that, Ant. We
You're
are
welcome.
back as number 22 gets ready to come up to bat here in the top of the second inning. Your Clinton Dragons lead the Bryan Station Defenders 3-2.
3-2, yeah.
Once again, we'll read the scoring loop for you as we bring up Isaiah Harrison Shelton, excuse me, the starting pitcher. Here are his numbers after the first inning: 2 runs, 2 errors, 3 hits, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. First pitch, low and away for ball 1.
Ball
1-0 count as there we go. Now my stats are the right way. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Strike on the outside corner.
1-1.
With no outs for the leadoff batter, number 22 here in the top of the second inning.
3-2 right now.
3-2, the Dragons lead. The pitch from Shelton.
Ball.
Ooh, a little bit high. A lot of movement on that one, but just a hair high to make it a 2-1 count. A lot of movement on that pitch. Here's the next one. Fouled down the first base line into the dugout for strike 2.
2-2, no outs.
Even count.
3-2, Dragons winning.
Dragons do lead 3-2. Dragons having a phenomenal first inning. Here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Swinging and miss.
Strike 3.
Foul tip
One
and
out.
caught for strike 3. Second strikeout of the game for Harry the Hitman Shelton. As number 42 comes up to bat, the catcher, with 1 out here in the top of the second inning.
It's the first.
Top of the second inning. Because remember, we batted at the bottom of the first inning. So it's the top of the second inning. 1 out here.
1 out.
With an 0-1 count from that foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing. They're checking on him. They did say he went, so it is an 0-2 count.
0-2 count.
Here in the top of the second inning.
With 1 out.
With 1 out, yes, sir, off that strikeout just now by Harrison Shelton. The 0-2 pitch. Said just outside.
1 ball and 2 strikes and 1 out.
Mack held it there thinking he might have gotten the call, but the umpire goes no. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts for Harrison Shelton here to start the second inning. As number 15 comes up to bat,
next up, the left
he is
fielder,
the
15, Hale.
the left fielder. This will be the 9th batter of the lineup for the Dragons on the inside. 1-0 count.
1-0 count.
2 outs. 3-2 your score. The pitch from Shelton. Little
Ball
bit high
2.
for ball 2.
2-0.
Here's
2 outs.
Harrison Shelton pitching a little bit quicker in this inning than he did in the first. Pitch from Shelton.
3
Way inside
balls.
for ball 3.
3-0. 2
Next up will
outs.
be number 23, who singled in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside corner.
3-1. 2 outs. And Dragons lead 3-2.
The 3-1 pitch. Foul back.
Foul ball 3. Straight 2.
Full count.
3-2.
Shelton
and
has
2 outs.
Shelton has worked the count full. 3-2 your score. See if Shelton can get out of this inning. 1, 2, 3. Maybe 3 strikeouts. Let's see. The payoff pitch. Called for 4 on the inside part of the plate. Here a little bit of commotion off that one. But now you got 1 runner on.
23, Trenton Cutright.
As Cutright comes up to bat, he singled in his first at bat. So you got a runner on first now with 1 out or 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. The pitch.
Ball 1.
Ball on the inside. 1-0 count. Runner at first.
2 outs.
Beautiful day for baseball here at the
Yes, it
Jays.
is.
Blue skies, a little bit of cloud. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
On the inside again.
2-0 and 2 outs.
Shelton looking to get out of this inning without allowing a run. The pitch from Shelton.
Ball 3.
On the outside part of the play, he goes from one side to the other. I'll make sure I keep the numbers updated via what Game Changer says. Pickoff move back to first. They got to get him in a pickle. First baseman to Davis. Davis tags him out, so it's a third out. Base pass. No runs on no hits, no errors, no one left. Midway through the second, your score 3-2.
We will be right back.
No.
Welcome back to Dragon Vision on Clinton Baseball.
As
He's on second for the Dragons.
Alex Duggins
Is
is ready to come up to
coming
bat. Alex Duggins batting 190 today, or to this season, with 4 RBIs and 6 runs scored. Your score 3-2. The
3-2,
Dragons lead
yeah.
the Bryan Station defenders. The first pitch to A. Duggs is in the dirt for ball 1. We're going to 9, 1, and 2 in the order
1, 2.
for this inning for the Dragons. As Dragons
1-0.
back around 8.
1 ball and no strikes.
Make it
2 balls and no strikes.
Here in the top of the second inning for the leadoff batter. Once again, we've got Alex Duggins, Mack, and Shelton due up for the Dragons. Here's the pitch.
Strike 1.
On the outside corner, right on
2-1
the
and no outs.
Really nice pitch on that one to get the first strike of the inning.
For
2-1 count. Here's the pitch. That was a little
Strike
further
2.
wide, but it's still a nice
2-2.
pitch.
And no outs.
Pitcher working the count even now. 2-2 for Alex Duggins. Duggins choking up a little bit.
Ball 3. 3-2.
Duggins now ahead in the count. 3-2 for a full count. See if Alex Duggins can get on base right here for Jace Mack. Pitch to Duggins. Popped him up.
Pop him up.
Shortstop calling for it.
One
It
out.
will be a pop out to the shortstop.
Yep, pop out.
For now, Jace Mack coming up to bat next for the Dragons. Jace Mack, the starting catcher for your Clinton Dragons, walked in his first at bat, as you can see on your screen right here. He also scored a run. No, he didn't. And he first pitch swinging.
Pop up.
Shortstop going for it. Another pop out to
two
the
outs.
shortstop. So back-to-back pop outs to the shortstop to start this inning. Mack now 0 for 1 on the day.
14, Harrison Shelton.
As Harry the Hitman Shelton comes up to bat next, along with Trustee Pinky. He also walked in his first at bat.
Right.
See how Harry does. First pitch swing. Pops it up down the third. That first line will be caught by the first baseman.
3 outs.
1-2-3 inning on 1-2-3 on 4 pitches. Quick inning for this pitcher. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. Your score 3-2 after 2 innings. We'll be right back.
Yep. Welcome back to Clinton Baseball.
Here on Dragon Vision. Getting
Yep.
ready to start the top of the third inning. Harrison Shelton on the mound for the Dragons. Going to pull up his stats right here for you. Harrison Shelton tonight has pitched 2 innings, allowed 2 runs. Both of them earned 2 hits, not 3 as we first thought. 3 strikeouts and 2 walks on the night. All our stats are being courtesy of Game Changer being run in the Clinton dugout. Want to give the Clinton JV team and some of the players some good credit. They are able to keep these stats up to date for us, which helps us out. We'll have updated stats before the second of the Dragons games tonight, which will be between the Clinton Dragons and University High out of Johnson City.
Yeah.
Leading off in the third inning will be the top of the order, the center fielder who flew out in his first at bat. First pitch.
Ball 1.
High for ball 1. 1-0 count here in the top of the third inning. This game moving by fairly quickly so far.
It is.
The pitch lined over the second baseman's head and into right field.
Right field.
Nice little single right there. Second time That's his first hit of the game.
Yeah.
Checking all my numbers here to make sure I got the right numbers on my score sheet as well. But now we got a runner on first.
Yeah.
Nobody out. For Robinson, who scored the first run and a single in the first inning.
Yeah.
First pitch, Robinson's going to bunt it. He bunts it right to the pitcher, Shelton. Shelton turns and throws it to first to Lee. They say he's safe, so a bunt single, the second bunt single of the game for number 21. He bunt singled in the first inning as well. So we got 2 hits. So we've had back-to-back singles to begin the top of the third inning. Next up to bat, the shortstop, number 2, Jordan Carter. Jordan Carter walked in his first at bat and scored a run. Ball gets away. No, ball gets away. Both runners advance.
Ball one. Yeah.
So we got a 1-0 count.
1-0 count.
With runners on second.
No out.
Runners on second and third. So 2 runners in scoring position with no outs here. And that'll be the second stolen base for number 21, who stands on third right now for the Defenders. Defenders trail by 1 here in the top of the third inning. 1-0 count. Shelton trying to calm himself down right here. Checks the runner at second. Pitch from Shelton. In there for strike 1. 1-1 count. Nobody out.
Nobody out.
So far 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors for the Defenders. 3 runs on 1 hit and no errors for the Clinton Dragons. Here's the pitch. Line down the right field line. Runner looks like he's going to tag from third. Foul ball, though. So Shelton now ahead in the count 1-2 with nobody out. Looking to try to limit the damage in this inning to 0. Last night, we do want to give a big shout out to Isaiah Slavin. Had a tremendous complete game last night.
He did.
Only gave up 1 run. I think only on 1 hit.
Yeah, 1 hit.
If I'm not mistaken. I'll have to go back and double check. But that
was 1 hit.
Tremendous outing for Isaiah Slavin. Starting in right field tonight. Here's the pitch.
Ball
in the dirt. No harm, no foul. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runners on second and third.
Yeah.
For Bryan Station wearing their navy blue uniforms, green lettering, yellow trim. Pitch from Shelton. Ground ball towards second. Checks the runner at third.
1 out and no score.
1 out, and a run will score to tie the game.
Tie the game.
So we got now a runner at third with 1 out here in the top of the third inning on that fielder's choice. On that fielder or RBI ground out.
Ground out, yeah.
Batting the defender, designated hitter, number 36, Lucas Wilhoit.
As Wilhoit comes up to bat, he struck out in his first at bat.
Yeah.
Correction, Logan.
Logan Wilhoit. Thank you.
Yeah.
Glad we have some people down there helping us out. Make sure we got the names right for Bryan Station. They made a good trip out here from Kentucky.
Strike 1.
Swing and a miss. Tie game at 3 now with a runner on third and just 1 out. Once again, Wilhoit struck out in his first at bat. 1 of 3 defenders to strike out today so far against Harrison Shelton. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Little bit outside. So we got 1-1 count, 1 out.
1 out.
Runner on third.
3-3.
See what Harry the Hitman Shelton can do right here. The pitch. Swing and
Strike
miss.
2.
Harry ahead in the count now, 1-2 with 1 out. See if Harry can get him out and force the next batter out. Here's the pitch. Popped up down the left field line or right field line.
Yes, 2 outs.
2 outs. Runner will tag though and get home. 4-3 is the score on that sacrifice fly out by the designated hitter who gets another RBI today, or gets his first RBI.
Lee catch it, by the way.
Did Lee catch that?
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if Lee caught that or so that's an F3 if you're scoring at home.
Yes.
So now we got number 13 coming up to bat. He had first baseman. He singled and scored scored 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
high for ball one. 2 outs now here in the top of the third inning.
Hit.
He singles it.
And
Caught by the right fielder Isaiah
3
Slavin.
outs.
So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, nobody left on base
4-3.
is your score as we take a break to come back with the bottom of the third inning.
Yep.
Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Baseball here on Dragon Vision. We begin the bottom of the third inning. Your score, Bryan Station defenders lead 4-3.
Yep. Huh.
Dragons giving up 2 runs in the top of the first inning. They also gave up 2 runs there in the top of the third inning. Harrison Shelton, your starting pitcher for the Dragons, not having one of his best starts, but it's also an odd time for him. Usually he starts off on different days. Might have thought he wasn't quite rested enough. He might think he's not quite rested enough as the catcher throws it past the shortstop who was trying to field that one on the last throw. Then the center fielder tries to throw it over his back and over his head and misses the second baseman. Number 1, your pitcher, he is relieved. He got ever since the first out of the first inning and done a great job. As Garrett
Davis up now.
And Garrett Davis is 0 for 1 or is hit by a pitch in the first inning.
Yes.
He also scored a run in the first inning.
Yes.
He scored the first run of the game for the Dragons. Actually, the second run of the game, excuse me. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Low and away. 1-0 count.
1-0 count and no out.
For the leadoff batter, Garrett Davis. Davis waiting on the pitch.
Strike 1.
Strike on the outside corner.
1-1, no outs.
Davis looking over, getting some reassurance over there from Coach Stacy. The 1-1 pitch. Lines it right past the diving third baseman for a single. Garrett Davis gets on base for the second time today. The first hit since the first inning for the Clinton Dragons.
Your Dragon designated hitter, number 17,
Jackson Webb up now.
As Jackson Webb comes up to bat, he also scored and had a walk in his first at bat, as you can see right here on your screen.
We hitting the ball today.
We are hitting the ball. We are hitting the ball today. Another over the shortstop. Another single, back-to-back singles to start the third inning. No, Garrett Lee coming up to bat, but that was Jackson Webb with a big single for the Dragons.
That's what I'm saying. Garrett Lee coming up to bat now.
Yep, Garrett Lee coming up to bat next.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Jackson Webb's batting to make sure I get that right on there. There we go, Jackson Webb batting as Garrett Lee comes up to bat.
Yep.
Garrett Lee was hit by a pitch and got 2 RBIs in his first, or got 1 RBI.
He's safe.
Ooh, that was real close.
It was real close.
Leaning a little bit too far off the base, off the base right there. So we got runner. Garrett Lee making contact going to left field. Left fielder's going to catch it. No one's going to advance.
One out.
One out now here in the top or bottom of the third inning. Excuse me.
Yep.
Left fielder number 27, Dallas Beats.
Dallas Beats coming up now.
And as you can see on here, Dallas Beats struck out in his first at bat. Still got runners on first and second with just 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning.
Alex Slavin coming up.
We got Slavin on the deck. Here's the pitch. Lined right over the shortstop. Will get just a single, but the third straight single as he's trying to come home Wild throw.
Wild throw.
And trying to figure out what's going on
4-4.
right here. You got a tie-up going between second and third. Trying to figure out what he's going to do. He's running back to second. Going to be caught. Is he going to be tagged out? He will be tagged out between second and third as a single and a base running mistake. But will tie the game for the Dragons.
Yes.
So we got 2 outs with a runner at first.
Alex Slavin coming up to bat now.
Isaiah Slavin, not Alex.
Isaiah.
You were saying Alex Slavin by mistake, but it was Isaiah. I'm going to make sure he knows that you called him Alex just so he can pick on you.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure about it. That's on you.
Please don't.
Why not? That's on you. You let it slip, so that's what his nickname's going to be. So here we go.
No.
There's a second run scored by Garrett Davis today. Slavin foul tips the first one back for strike one.
Strike one. And 2 outs.
Garrett
4-4.
4-4 your score.
Yep.
Pickoff move back to first, not in time.
Yep.
It's got an 0-1 count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Now a tie score between your Clinton Dragons and the visiting Bryan Station Defenders.
Yep.
Pitch to Slavin, pops it up, way back foul. Catcher didn't even see it. It went well behind us. Might hit a car. We don't know. 0-2 count.
0-2 count. Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs.
2 outs. Runner on first.
4-4.
4-4 your scorer. Isaiah Slavin looking to see if he can keep this inning alive for the Clinton Dragons.
He lays it
grounded into the shortstop. Gets the force out at
force out on second.
So 3 outs now. Tie game at 4-4. We'll be right back at the top of the 5th inning.
Left on the base.
Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Baseball here on Dragon Vision. Score is tied at 4. Harrison Shelton on the mound for your Dragons. Harrison Shelton so far has gone 3 innings, allowed 4 runs, all of them earned 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Dragons scored the run to tie the game in the bottom of the third. So far, the Bryan Station Defenders have scored 2 runs in the top of the first, 2 runs in the top of the third. Dragons scored 3 runs in the bottom of the first and 1 run in the bottom of the fourth. Leading off for the Bryan Station Defenders is number 5. He grounded to the shortstop in his first at bat. You got the bottom of the order 6, 7, 8, 9 up in this inning. Line the ball towards left field. It's going to get down for a single to right field. Sorry.
I feel, yeah.
So he does get a single to start off the inning. 1 pitch, 1 single. 5th hit of the game for the Bryan Station Defenders.
Yeah.
As number 22 comes up to bat next. Number 22 struck out in his first at bat. Draw a runner on first, nobody out. Shelton pitching. First pitch from Shelton. Struck out for a bunt, but pulled back, but still called a strike.
Yeah.
He's trying to do a bunt, force the run, hit and run or a bunt run right there, trying to get the runner to advance.
Yeah. And it's 4-4.
Runner on first, nobody out. The second pitch from Shelton. Looks like he's going to bunt it. Does bunt right to the catcher. Catcher picks it up, throws it over to first.
1 out.
Gets it out on the sacrifice bunt from number 22 to advance the runner to second base.
Yeah.
Next up will be number 42.
42.
Who struck out looking in the second inning. Runner on second, 1 out. You got Shelton, Mack, Lee, Hensley, Davis, and Alex Duggins in the infield. Here's the pitch from Shelton. Swing and a miss.
Strike one.
1 out. In the outfield, you got Dallas Beats, Sammy Duggins, and Isaiah Slavin. Dragon designated hitter tonight is Jackson Webb. Here's the second pitch from Shelton.
Strike two.
Strike two. I've made a mistake right there. I keep getting Shelton and Slavin mixed up. They're the two big pitchers for the Dragons that pitched in the last 2 games now. 0-2 count, 1 out. Pitch from Shelton.
Ball
outside
one.
for ball one. 1-2
count and 1 out. And 4-4.
Tie game at 4. That's right at Anthony. Here's the next pitch from Shelton. He looks the runner back at second.
Ball 2.
Same spot he missed on the last pitch.
And 1 out.
2 balls, 2 strikes. See a little bit of Little League games going on in the outfield.
Yeah,
in the two fields from the CBI leagues. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Strike 2. Yeah.
Strike 3, second out. Second time number 42 has struck out in this game. Next up, the number 9 hole hitter, number 15, who walked in his first at bat.
Next up, the left fielder, 15, Eli Hale.
Eli Hale with a runner at second, 2 outs. First pitch from Shelton. High
ball
for
one.
1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. Tie ball game here at the Jace, affectionately known by Coach Stacy. Here's the pitch. Inside, gets away, hits the backstop. No advance for ball 2.
And 2 out.
Umpire took a run out of that one to get away from that ball.
He did.
So you got 2-0 count, 2 outs, runner at second. Shelton looking to get out of this inning without allowing a run. Here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
Way outside on that one.
3 and 2 out.
Next pitch should be right down the middle for Harrison Shelton. 3-0 count, 2 outs, runner at second. Bryan stationed in their navy blue uniforms, green lettering, yellow trim. The 3-0 pitch from Shelton. High for ball 4. 4th walk of the game. 3rd walk of the game for Harrison Shelton as number 23 comes up to bat. Cutright's been up twice today. Flew out in his first at bat and got a single in his last at bat. So we got 2 on, 2 outs. Here's the pitch.
Ball
in there for strike 1.
And 2 outs.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 4th inning. Shelton looking to get out of this inning without allowing a run. Playing games with a runner at second. On the inside corner for strike 2.
Strike 2.
Batter did not like that call.
2 out.
Was shaking off that call with a bit of a smile on his face. Still got 2 on, 2 outs. 0-2 count. See if Shelton can end it right here. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. Working on the outside corner. Big strikeout right there. Harrison Shelton. We're going to take a quick break. You are listening to Clinton Dragon Baseball here on Dragon Vision.
Welcome back to
Clinton
Dragon
Dragon
Baseball. Yep.
Here on Dragon Vision, featuring your Clinton Dragons and the visiting Bryan Station defenders. Clinton and Bryan Station both tied at 4 going into the bottom of the 4th inning. Due up for the Dragons is Sammy Duggins, Alex Duggins, and top of the lineup, Jay Smack, the 8-9-1 hitters.
Yep.
Coach Scott being the first base coach tonight, Coach Stacy being the third base coach. Want to give big shouts to all the coaching staff here at Clinton. You got Coach Stacy, Coach Scott, Coach Turpin, Coach Long, Coach Witt, Coach Kidd also, who I haven't seen yet today, but Coach Kidd doing a phenomenal job after graduating from this program just last year. Slam and Sammy Duggins up to bat next.
Yeah.
As you can tell on your screen, Slam is 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Way outside in the opposite batter's box.
Yep.
1-0 count now.
1-0 count.
For the leadoff batter in the tie game. We'll read you the dimensions after this pitch. A little bit more for ball 2. So the dimensions go.
2 outs.
In left,
no outs.
No outs. In left field, you got 314. Left center's 320. Dead center's 350. Here's the 2-0 pitch. On the outside corner for strike 1.
2-1.
Now in right center, you've got 320 is the dimensions, and in left field, 280 feet to the left field wall. Here's the pitch. In the turf for ball 3.
3-1
count.
3-1.
3-1 count. Thank you for slamming Sammy Duggins. See if Sam can get on base right here and get something started for the Dragons. The pitch to Sam on the inside corner for strike 2. Pitcher working it full.
No out.
Pitcher working the count full now. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. See what the pitcher can come up with right here as the wind picks up, moving from right to left. Here's the pitch. Call strike 3 on the outside corner. First strikeout for Sammy Duggins so far in this game. Next up, his brother, Alex Duggins. Alex Duggins, as you can see right here, popped up in his first at bat.
Now batting for the Dragons, number 22, Brennan Tipton.
Actually, is this Brennan Tipton?
Yep.
It is a new batter for the Dragons, Brennan Tipton, who pops it up on the first pitch. We'll get his numbers for you for his next at bat.
1 out.
2 outs now for the Dragons.
Yeah.
So we got Tipton.
Next up, the catcher, number 2, Jace Smack.
Jay Smack.
For Jay Smack, pulling up my numbers right here, he popped up to the shortstop. So Jay Smack up to bat next. Jay Smack is 0 for 1 with a pop out and a walk. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Pitch to Mack.
Ball 1.
In the turf, no harm, no foul. 1-0 count. As I start working on some of my other stats right here so I can get the numbers for everybody the right way.
Ball 2.
Next pitch, call high for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Strike 1.
Strike 1. So got 2-1 count here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
2 outs.
2 outs, as Anthony just said. Jay Smack trying to get on base for the Dragons. Swinging this for strike 2 to even the count.
2-2 and 2 outs.
As Anthony just said, 2-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning tied at 4. The 2-2 pitch to Mack.
Ball 3. 3-2.
Mack ahead in the count on a full count now. Pull up that who was that last batter for us? That was Brennan Tipton. I'll try to pull up his numbers here in just a few minutes for us.
And Mack.
A little bit hit. Pop up. Racing in. Shortstop got it. Shortstop gets the fly.
3 outs.
Fly out. So 1-2-3 inning for the Dragons. We'll be right back in the top of the 5th.
4-4.
Dragon Division with a score of 4-4.
Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Baseball.
Here on Dragon Vision, your score as we get ready to start the top of the 5th inning. 4-4. Pulling up Harrison Shelton's numbers for you. He has had 4 innings pitched, allowed 4 runs. All of them earned 5 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 3 walks. We mentioned Brendan Timpton was up to bat in place of Alex Duggins in the bottom of the 4th inning. Brendan Timpton, that was his first official plate appearance. He had walked and scored and walked in a run earlier in this season, so he is now 0 for 1 on the season. But he does have a walk and an RBI. So we want to make sure we give him the proper credit for that one.
Yes.
As I mark down what happened to Mac in that inning.
Leading off the 5th for Bryan Station, third baseman, number 21, Jay Robinson.
Jay Robinson up now.
For the defenders, he has singled in both of his at-bats and has 2 stolen bases on the day. Harrison looking to get him out for the first time tonight here in the top of the 5th inning and keep a 4-4 lead. Harrison Shelton steps off, waiting on the signal from Jace. Dragons wearing their home orange uniforms. First pitch from Shelton. Bunt, foul. Jace going to run for it. Catches it on a big slide going to the outfield. Nice out right there. Jace Mack on a pop out.
Yeah.
Nice job, Jace Mack. Got to give him the credit for that one.
Yes. He might be player of the game.
He could be one of the fielders of the game. Nice call on that one, Ant. As the shortstop comes up, he grounded out in his last at bat. He also has a walk and a run scored. He also had an RBI in the ground out.
Yeah. Ball 1.
Inside for ball 1.
And 1 out.
1 out, 1 ball. Top of the 5th inning, tie game between your Dragons and the Bryan Station Defenders. Once again, this is game 2 of the day, but game 1 for the Dragons. Here's the pitch. High ball 2. Next up will be the University High School versus Eagleville. And then the Dragons will play University High in the 4th game tonight. A bunt towards the pitcher. Shelton fields it, throws it over to Lee.
2
in
out.
time for the second out of the inning. So a 1-3 ground out if you're scoring at home. Next up is the DH. He has singled and had an RBI flyout in his last at bat.
Next up, the defender, designated hitter.
Wearing number 36 tonight.
Will Hoyt.
Again, he is 0 for 2 tonight with an RBI. Here's the pitch. In there, strike 1.
And 2 out.
Harrison trying to go 1-2-3 in this inning. The pitch from Shelton. Lined out, almost took out his head coach on third base. He nearly took his head coach out. Had to dance out of the way of that one. Gideon Follett going to pick that one up in the short outfield. So we got 0-2 count. Shelton looking to try to get out of this inning without allowing a single base runner. The 0-2 pitch from Shelton made me jump, but it came back here and hit the fence.
Almost hit us. Huh.
It could have hit us.
Yeah.
Next time we get one caught up there, we're going to have Anthony scale the net right in front of us and go pick it up.
No, we ain't.
We will. It's an 0-2 count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Shelton.
Yeah.
Fouled, backing out of play, still 0-2.
0-2, 2 outs, 4-4.
Dragons and the Bryan Station Defenders tied. Not hoping to jinx this yet, but we'll see what happens. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets away, though. He's going to throw it to first. Will he get there in time?
2, no.
He got thrown off. It's still a strikeout.
Yeah.
But now another batter gets to come out on that throw. Mac tried to just pop that one out. Just tried to float that one over to Garrett Lee, but floated just a little wide of the base path. So we do have a runner on first now. Still 2 outs. As the next batter, number 13, comes up. He has 2 RBIs on a single, and he flew out to right field in his last at bat. Pitch from Shelton.
Ball 1.
A little bit high on that one. Nice
2 outs.
Nice movement on the pitch, though.
Yes.
1-0 count, 2 outs. Wind picking up a little bit, moving towards right field. He'll feel the wind coming through this window where we're standing.
It feels good.
Here's the pitch. Lined foul into the net.
Foul one. Yep.
For a
1-on-1 count. 2 outs.
See a little bit of dust moving with some of the wind out here too. Coach Stacy's done a great job, along with the rest of the coaching staff, keeping this field looking tip-top shape for this weekend's tournament. Here's the pitch.
Yes.
Lined up over the second baseman's head.
Oh.
Gets it over to right field. Slavin gets it, fires it in before any big damage can happen.
Yeah.
6th hit of the game for the defender. 2nd hit of the game for number 13. Brings up number 5. He has grounded out and singled in his last at bat. So we have runners on first and second with 2 outs here. Runner on first and second with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Shelton 1 out away from ending this 5th inning with still a tie game. The pitch from Shelton.
Ball, strike 1.
Nice little movement on that pitch to hit the outside corner for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out. Top of the 5th inning, 0-1 score. Or 0-1 count, excuse me. Tie game at 4. Pitch from Shelton. Little far outside for ball 1. So it should be a 1-1 count. I thought they called that last pitch a strike.
Yeah,
it's 1-1 count. He just set it on the bottom.
Yeah, 1-1 count.
Got to wake the people up next door sometimes. Make sure they get it right. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball towards third. And it will land foul.
Foul ball.
Nice play right there.
1-2.
By Brendan Tipton.
Yep.
To let that ball roll foul. Not sure what was going to happen, but that last bounce made it go just foul enough. So we got a 1-2 count. 2 outs here, top of the 5th inning. And then once again, your infield now for the Dragons. Shelton, Mack, Lee, Hensley, Davis, and Brendan Tipton, the freshman at third base right now. Want to make sure to give a big shout out when a freshman comes out here to play.
Yeah.
Shelton checks the runner at second from the stretch. Grounds the ball foul, and once again, the head coach for Bryan Station had to jump out of the way for that one. As the ball gets, looks like behind the turf, or behind the tarp. Shelton trying to get out of this inning. Waiting on the signal. Gets the signal. Checks the runner at second. The pitch. Another little foul ball. Nice little battle right here between Shelton and number 5. Nice battle here between Shelton and the second baseman.
Yeah.
Second baseman 1 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a single. See if Shelton can make him 1 for 3 on this pitch. Gets the signal. Toes the rubber, checks it second. From the stretch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Harrison
3 out.
3 outs now. Keeps the Dragons tied at 4. That is strikeout number 7 for Harrison Shelton through 5 innings.
4-4, and we will be right back.
Exactly. Thank you, Ant.
Welcome back to Clinton Baseball
Here
on Dragon View.
Thank you for that, Ant. Bottom of the 5th inning, 4-4 your score. We got Harrison Shelton and good old Pinky up to bat first.
Yes.
Followed by Garrett Davis and Jackson Webb, the designated hitter. Once we get once we get him up, we'll pull up his stats for you for Harrison Shelton.
Leading off for the Dragons in the fifth, the pitcher, number 14, Harry the Hitman Shelton.
Harrison Shelton 0 for 1 today with a ground out and a run scored. He also walked in his first plate appearance tonight. Dragons and the Bryan Station Defenders tied at 4. Harrison Shelton, your starting pitcher also tonight for the Dragons.
Yes.
See if good old Pinky could get him another extra base hit and make it 4 straight games. Try not to give the broadcaster jinx here. Here's the first pitch. Grounded it to the pitcher. Pitcher fields it cleanly.
Yep.
Tosses it over to first. First out of the inning. So I might have given him the jinx on that one. 1 pitch, 1 out for Harrison Shelton. 1-3 if you are scoring at home. Next up, Garrett Davis has a single, a hit by pitch, and 2 runs scored. Garrett Davis was leading the team in ERA for a long time this season. Might actually be leading the team in in batting average once again. Garrett Davis 1 for 1, 2 runs scored, and a hit by pitch tonight. He laces it down the left field line into the bullpen for the Dragons. Saw one of the alumni over there trying to catch the ball as Braden Hensley goes to retrieve it. 0-1 count, 1 out. See if Garrett Davis can get on base for the 3rd time. Little low and away for ball 1. 1-1 count, 1 out. Tie game at 4 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The pitch lined over towards right field. Will it get down? No. Fly out to right field, an F9. As Jackson Webb gets ready to come up to bat for the Dragons. Jackson Webb also 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. Pull up his stats right here in just a moment for you. One for 1, a single and a run scored, and a walk today. Go back to Garrett Davis's mine here in just a moment. He laces it going towards center. Fly ball, center fielder backtracking, makes the 3rd out. Quick 1-2-3 inning for the Dragons as we wait to call out the rest of it. We want to call out the Dragon sponsors. Dragons have a lot of amazing sponsors this season.
Yeah.
We'll start with Cumberland Plateau Racing in the heart of Clinton, First Baptist Church, Top Notch Towing, Whole Health Counseling, the Faith in Action Foundation, Stansberry Insurance, I Cook Rice Kitchen, the Uten Law Firm, Fox Toyota, Ray Varner Ford, Genesis Real Estate Title, Hoskins, Rick Meredith, Anderson County Chamber of Commerce, Claiborne Hauling and Trucking, Holiday Inn Express of Clinton, Holly Gamble, Shannon's Pet Grooming, On Deck Athletics, the #1 fan, Freddie Fagan, who I didn't let Anthony say it this time.
Yeah.
2 Shepherds Cleaning, Clinton Home Center, True Value, Legends Event Photography, and Coker Rental Company. Go ahead, Anthony. What do you want to say to Freddie since I didn't let you say it that time?
I wish you was here right now, Freddie. I like you coming to the games.
We do like Freddie coming to the games. Freddie Fagan. Also, throughout the first pitch in last night's game, and everyone on both the Sevier County side and the Clinton side were cheering for him, along with about 17 Clinton Dragon alumni that showed up. Probably actually closer to 20 Dragon alumni showed up throughout the night, because after the game we had probably more than a dozen still stayed here real late last night, letting their kids play on the field, bringing back all these memories. Harry the Hitman Shelton still pitching for your Clinton Dragons. Here is his line so far. Didn't save it though. He has 5 runs. I'll just read what it's supposed to be. 5 runs, 4 hits, 4 errors, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 5 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 3 walks. It just didn't save after last inning.
Yeah.
First pitch for a strike. Second pitch will hit him. So he wore it right on the knuckles on that one. So we got another base runner for the defenders here.
No out. 4-4.
4-4 is the score with nobody out. Thank you for that, Anthony. We will save this one right here. So now we got the stats updated for Harry the Hitman Shelton. Should be updating here momentarily on our screen. I'll pull it back down. There we go. 5 innings pitched, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 3 walks, plus 2 hit by pitches. Next up, number 42. He has struck out twice so far today. Checks the runner at first. Steps back for the pickoff move. Not in time.
Come on, Harrison Shelton. You got this.
Harry the Hitman Shelton going into his 6th inning right now. Next pitch. Called strike as number 3. Actually, this is number 3. This is his first at-bat of the game, filling in for number 42. Pitch. Bunts it. Past a diving Harrison Shelton, but will make it for another infield bunt. That is the 3rd bunt single of the night for the Bryan Station defenders. Harrison was going for it, but couldn't quite get there. It's the 7th hit for the Bryan Station defenders tonight.
Yes.
Runners on first and second here in the top of the 6th inning. Nobody out.
Yeah, no out. 4-4.
As number 15 comes up to bat. Number 15 has 2 walks so far. His coach had to tell him to step out as he's trying to give some signals to his base runners. Coach, all of a sudden you just hear the coach yelling his first name, telling him to step out.
Yeah.
So you got runners on first and second with nobody out for Harrison Shelton here in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch. Went for it. Said he went for it. Runners will advance. Tries to throw him out of third, but runner does advance. So they got runners at the corners with an 0-1 count.
0-1 count and no outs.
Nobody out.
4-4.
Well, the Dragon so far got maybe a pitching change might be coming right here, but Coach Stacy wants to go talk to Harrison Shelton. We'll see what he says. Doesn't bring anybody in to make a change. He just wants to calm Harrison down. Harrison's had a phenomenal night so far. He has thrown a total of 94 pitches so far through 6 innings and 2 batters. We're going to wait and see what happens right here. No, he's not going to make a change just yet. He's going to extend the leash on Harrison just a little bit more, see if he can get out of this inning without allowing a run and give the Dragons a chance to take the lead in the bottom of the 6th. Not sure who will come in relief for the Dragons tonight. It could be Jaslove, it could be Duggins, it could be a lot of them. The only real pitcher we know it won't be is Isaiah Slavin, who threw a very nice, complete game last night, only giving up the 1 run. The 0-1 pitch from Harry. Called ball high and outside.
1-1 and no outs.
1-1, no outs, and we see Eagleville arriving to get ready for the next game, and they will be taking on University High. Eagleville will be wearing their more maroon-colored uniforms. Here's the pitch. In the turf for ball 2.
2-1.
2-1
no outs. 4-4.
Dragons do have a free base at second. A ground ball could be a double play, but what they should do is try to look the runner back at third before they try to get the force out at either base. They don't try to give up another run. The 2-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Going away again. 3 balls, 1 strike.
1 strike and no outs.
No, Harrison Shelton. Coach Stacy has no one warming up right now, but I know he's got confidence in Shelton. We all have confidence in Shelton.
Yeah, we do.
Shelton just needs to get this first out, and then this inning's his again. Here's the pitch. Fouled down the third base line.
2 balls.
Fence right in front of the dugout.
3-2 and no outs.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count now. Harrison working it full again after falling down 3-1. Harrison needs this out right here to number 15. He has walked both times. Here's the pitch. Laces it just past the second baseman Hensley. 1 run will score. Runners will stay at first and second. Bryan Station takes the lead now. 5-4.
Yep.
Runners at first and second. That's an RBI single. That is the.
We got a pitching change.
We will have a pitching change right here, but that is the 3rd time that's the 3rd time number 15 has been on base tonight. And we will have we're waiting to make sure we have a pitching change. I'm trying to see who will be coming in. Shelton's still on the mound right now. They haven't switched anybody yet. I still see all 3 outfielders.
Yeah, we do have a pitching
pitching change. Want to give it up for Harrison Shelton. Did a phenomenal job. You see the JV team out there trying to cheer him on as he comes in and get his head up. We'll give you the line right here real quick for Harrison Shelton. He gave up 5 runs, all of them earned, 8 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 3 walks in 5 innings pitched. Almost changed.
Garrett Davis pitching for us now.
It is Garrett Davis coming in to pitch. I'm going to pull up his numbers here real quick while we take a break as he warms up.
Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Vision on
Presenting Clinton Dragon Baseball. Anthony was close on that one. New pitcher is Garrett Davis. I'm gonna pull up a little thing for Garrett Davis in just a moment as we get ready to pull up his numbers for the season. This will only be his second appearance this season. I'm still waiting on my system to pull up so I can pull up his numbers.
number 11.
As number 11 comes up to bat, 2 on, nobody out. Pops it up. Diving catch by Garrett Davis.
1 out.
He only dropped it on the transfer, so it is 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out for Garrett Davis. Still waiting to pull up his stats right here. My system's not wanting to cooperate with me right now, but we'll get those pulled up here as quickly as we can. I'll just pull it up on another one here in just a moment. Waiting on the second pitch from Davis with 2 on and 1 out.
Yeah.
Both runners are credited to Harrison
Ball
Shelton.
1.
1 ball so far.
No strikes and 1 out.
No strikes.
5-4.
I'm gonna open up my system one more time here in just a second to make sure we get everything working right here.
Ball 2.
Way high for ball 2.
Come on, Garrett.
As I said, come on, Garrett. We know you got this.
I know we got this. Come on.
High again.
Ball 3.
3 balls.
And no strikes and
here.
1 out. 5-4.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Dragons trail 5-4.
Strike 1.
Strike 1. So now it's a 3-1 count here. Garrett Davis trying to fight back in this after getting a great diving first out here in the top of the 6th inning. Still trying to pull up Garrett Davis's numbers for us.
Ball
4. Allow him to walk the bases loaded. So the runners at second and third are credited to Harrison Shelton. The runner at first is credited to Garrett Davis. And as we mentioned Garrett Davis right here, we're going to pull up his numbers. This is only his second appearance of the season. He has a 0.0 ERA, 4 walks and 2 strikeouts. Actually make it 5 walks now and 2 strikeouts. Pitch from Davis. Popped up, foul. Strike 1.
Strike 1.
0-1 count now.
0-1 count.
With 1 out and the bases loaded.
5-4.
You're all right, Anthony. Right now the score is 5-4. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop picks it up. It's going to throw it over to first in the dirt. What will they call? They call him safe. Bad throw, though. It's going to score 2 runs now for the Bryan Station. 7-4 is now your score. It was a bad throw from the new shortstop, J.P. Robbins, over to Garrett Lee. Harrison Shelton went back out at center. So the score is 7-4 now here in the top of the 6th inning. We'll have to see how those runs are credited. They're either going to be earned runs or unearned runs to Harrison Shelton. I'll have to go back in and wait on Game Changer to get those. But your score now is 7-4 with runners at second and third off that bunt single.
Now batting the designated hitter, 36.
By the shortstop.
Will Hoyt.
It's 6-4.
It's actually 7-4. They had 2 runners score on that one. They just haven't updated the score next to us.
Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes here.
And 1 out.
And 1 out here.
6-4.
They actually said it was a reach on error for the last one, so it was not
7-4.
It is 7-4 the score.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. High and inside
Ball
for ball 2. 2 balls, no strike. 1 out. Runners at second and third. Garrett Davis trying to get out of this inning, limiting as much damage as possible. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 3. So now I'm going to look at the scoring line for it. Yeah, okay, so only 4 earned runs credited to Harrison Shelton. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle for strike 1.
1. Yes, strike
3-1 count. 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Getting your defensive changes when Davis came to pitch. J.P. Robbins put it shortstop. Harrison Shelton out at center. In the turn for ball 4. Walk the bases loaded again. Garrett Davis not too happy with himself right there. Brings up number 13.
First baseman 13, Quentin Webster.
Quentin Webster has singled twice today and flown out to center. He puts the on the ball over to second base. Bobbles it first, gets the second out, but another run will score, making it 8-4. So a ground out for an RBI. 8-4 your score now, with runners on second and third still for Bryan Station. 8-4 your score, runners on second and third, 2 outs here. Garrett Davis on the mound. The pitch from Davis, right down the middle for strike 1. 0-1 count now, 2 outs.
2 outs, 8-4.
Davis trying to limit the damage as much as he can. Here's the pitch. Grounded it to the third baseman. Picked up cleanly by third baseman.
3 outs.
Garrett Lee for the third out of the inning. So 4 runs given up by the Dragons in that inning, making the score 8-4. We'll be right back to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Baseball on Dragon Vision.
As we begin the bottom of the 6th inning, Dragons now trail 8-4 to the visiting Bryan Station defenders. Leading off the bottom of the 6th will be Garrett Lee, followed by Dallas Beats and Isaiah Slavin.
Isaiah Slavin.
Anthony's least favorite Dragon.
No, my best player.
Anthony's least favorite Dragon.
My best player.
Swing and a miss for strike one. Since I might actually no, we will not have. Let's see, is that Dallas? That is Dallas Beats. That is next. So here's the next pitch.
Ball
outside,
one.
tried to get a good
1-1 and no outs. 8-4.
With a leadoff batter up, we got Beats on deck, Slavin in the hole. Here's the pitch to Lee. Swings and pops it up. Second baseman running out. So center fielder and left fielder. Right fielder. Right fielder makes the catch. F9 if you are scoring at home for the first out of the inning. Dallas Beats coming up to bat next. Here was Garrett Lee's stat line ahead of that one. He's now 0 for 2 with an RBI. We got Dallas Beats up to bat next. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI single. First pitch called strike one. 0-1 count.
1 out.
This pitcher's done a great job since he's come in. On the inside corner for strike two. A lot of movement on that pitch. Beats wasn't ready for it. 0-2 count, 1 out. Once again, this pitcher's done a phenomenal job since he's come in for Bryan Station. Here's the pitch. Way outside for ball one.
1-2 and 1 out.
Got Isaiah Slavin on deck, followed by Sammy Duggins. Here's the pitch. Laces it, going towards right center. Both of them going for it. Not sure who it was caught by. They're going to say it was caught by the left fielder. Are they calling it safe or not? Let's see. They do call him out. I could not tell if they called it a drop ball or not. There's a fly out to 9 again, an F9 by a diving right fielder.
Isaiah Slavin up now. My best player.
He is 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. He makes contact with foul ball for the first pitch. 0-1 count now.
0-1 count.
With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
2 outs. 8-4. We're trailing.
Dragons trail, as Anthony just said, 8-4. Here's the second pitch to Slavin. Pops it up, going towards left center field.
And now
second baseman catches it. So an F3
out.
F4 if you are scoring at home. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. Through 6th inning, your score 8-4.
We will be right back.
Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Baseball here on Dragon Vision. As we begin the top of the 7th inning, Garrett Davis still on the mound for the Dragons. Garrett Davis, I'm waiting on my stats to pop up right here. Has 1 inning pitch, allowed 1 run. It was not earned and had 2 walks so far. Top of the 7th, no outs for the Dragons. Their final stat line for Harrison Shelton, which I'll pull up in just a little bit. He went 5 innings, allowed 8 hits. 5 runs, 4 of them earned. Or no, 7 runs, sorry. 4 of them earned. 7 strikeouts and 3 walks.
22, Bryce
Brooks up now.
We're at number 22 for Bryan Station. He has been on base two
Ball
times
one.
today.
And no out.
Was hit by a pitch.
And no strikes.
Sacrifice bunt and a strikeout so far today. 1-0 count. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. It way inside. Ball 2. Almost hit.
2-0. No out.
A little bit of sweet chin music on that one.
Yes, it was.
2 balls. No strikes. Nobody out for Garrett Davis, the pitcher. Here's the pitch. Swing and miss.
Strike 1. 2-1.
2-1. A little bit high on that
and
one.
No out.
Batter just underneath that one. A little bit late. He looks over at his coach. Said, "It was my fault, coach. I shouldn't have swung at that one." 2-1 pitch.
Ball
outside
3.
for ball 3.
1-3-1.
3-1
no
count
outs.
here in the 7th inning. Dragons need to get out of this inning as quickly as they can to bring up their next 3 batters. Here's the pitch. Popped him up.
Of him up. And 1 out.
And let's see. Will it be an out? No, it will not be an out.
3-2.
It landed in the concrete on there, which is a dead ball, even if he would have caught that
3
out.
balls and 2 strikes and no outs. 8-4.
Full count now. Bryan Station does lead 8-4. Dragons need to get out of this inning as quickly as possible, because in the bottom of the inning you will have Sam Duggins, Tipton, and Jace Mack. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Garrett Davis. So we got 1 out here as big number 42 comes up to bat. He has struck out twice.
Next up the catcher, number 42, Bryan Kellenbarger.
They let it someone sub for him earlier, but he's back in now. Foul tip back
Ball.
for strike 1.
Yeah, strike 1 and 1 out.
So 0-1 count, 1 out, top of the 7th inning. Dragons trail 8-4. Next pitch. It's called strike 2.
1 out.
So Garrett Davis now ahead 0-2 on the number 42, the big hitter, one of the big boys for the Bryan Station.
Ball
way outside for ball 1.
1-2.
1 ball,
1
2
out.
strikes, 1 out. Nobody on for the second batter of the inning, top of the 7th inning. The pitch from Davis. Lined over J.P. Robbins' head into Harrison Shelton, and gets underneath Harrison Shelton's glove. Going to advance the runner to second
Second.
on the fielding error by Harrison Shelton. So we got a runner at second now with 1 out, as time is called by the second baseman to go get a courtesy, or by now the catcher running back, courtesy runner number 9 coming out. We got another base hit. Base hit number 10, it says. And I'll double check the game changer totals here. We'll see how game changer calls in just a minute, as new batter number 19 comes up to bat. And is that number 15? That is number 15. 15 is
15.
1 for 1 on the day with an RBI single and walked twice. So he has been on base
1-0.
all 3 times today. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1 to even the count at 1-1. 1 out, runner on second, 8-4 your score. Davis trying to get out this inning as fast as he can. Checks Davis waiting on the signal. Checks the runner at second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High
Ball
inside,
2.
ball 2.
2 balls and 1 strike and 1 out.
Dragons have 2 errors on the day on 4 runs and 4 hits. Bryan Station has 8 runs on 9 hits and no errors tonight. Checks the runner at second. The pitch. Foul
Ball
back to
2.
even the count. Strike 2.
2-2.
2-2 count with 1 out here.
1 out.
Foul ball hit the netting. As you can see the netting moving in your
8-4.
screen. 8-4 your score. The Dragons trail the Bryan Station defenders. Once again, the Dragons will be playing again tonight, or roughly around 5:30.
Yes.
Depending on how fast the game before them goes. Here's the pitch. Fouled again back into the netting.
Strike 2, yep.
Still 2-2 count.
2-2 count.
Runner
and 1
on
out.
second, the top of the 7th. 1 out. Once again, Garrett Davis on the mound in relief of Harrison Shelton. Harrison Shelton now at center. J.P. Robbins took over shortstop for Garrett Davis, the freshman from Clinton. Checks the runner at second. The pitch. Way inside for ball 3. Make it a full count with 1 out.
3 balls and 2 strikes and 1 out.
Full count, 8-4 your
8
score.
to 4, yeah.
Bryan Station leads your Clinton Dragons. Garrett Davis trying to get out of this inning as fast as he can. Here's the payoff pitch.
Ball
for ball 4. Third walk issued by Garrett Davis since he came back. And the fourth time number 15 has been on base today. 3 walks and a single. Number 11 up to bat next will be his first plate appearance of the night.
How about in number 11, Cash Jackson?
Cash Jackson with runners on first and second and just 1 out here in the top of the 7th. The ground ball could end the inning. Davis checks the runner at second. The pitch. Swing and miss for strike 1.
1 out.
1 out with
8 to 4.
Runners on first and second.
And we're trailing.
Trailing by 4.
By 4.
See if Garrett Davis checks the runner at second. The pitch. Swing and a miss for
Strike
strike 2.
2.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bryan Station looking for win number 2 on the day. They won 6-5 earlier tonight against Eagleville, who is going to be playing here just a few minutes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
2 outs.
2 outs now. The
8 to 4.
second strikeout for Davis in this inning. Second strikeout of the game so far for Davis.
How about in third baseman, number 21, Che Robinson?
As number 21 comes up to bat next, number 11 took over for number 23 at center field. Number 21 is 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a walk today. Davis checks the runner at second. Time called by the pitcher or by the batter right before Davis was ready to make his pitch. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Davis trying to get out of this inning without allowing a run. The pitch from Davis. And strike on the inside corner. 0-1 count. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. 8-4 your score.
Yep.
See how Davis does on this next pitch. Wind moving now from right to left. Way inside ball 1.
1-1.
21 had to do a little bit of a limbo.
Ball 1 strike and 2 outs. 8 to 4.
As Anthony said, 1-1 your score. Dragons trail by 4. Here's the pitch from Davis. Grounded, fair down the third base line. 1 run will score as it goes into the tarp. 2 runs may score as they call a dead ball. They're sending him back to third. They're sending the runner just now scoring back to third base because they called a dead ball from where it landed. But it will be a 9-4 score.
9-4. Yeah.
Second and third and 2 outs. Another hit. Hit number 11 by Bryan Station. So is a 2-out double by number 21. He has been on base all but one time he's been up to bat today. Shortstop.
Number 2, Jordan Carter.
Jordan Carter coming in.
He has reached on an error, walked and grounded out, and also grounded out twice.
Yep.
9-4 your score. Dragons now trail by 5 here in the top of the 7th inning with 2 outs. That ball ruled dead after it went into the tarp. They're still got one of the Dragons over there looking for it. Here's the pitch from Davis. Fouled down the first base line.
Strike 1.
0-1 count, 2 outs.
0-1 count.
9-4 your score.
9-4.
Bryan Station leads your Clinton Dragons. Game was all tied up until the 6th inning, and Bryan Station opened it up with an 8-4 lead and scored 1 here in the top of the 7th inning. Thank you, Ant. Here's the pitch. Ball high and inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs.
Runners on second and third. 9-4 your score. Garrett Lee actually found the baseball that they were missing. Or no, when Garrett Lee was Sam Rayleigh. Here's the pitch.
Yep.
Floated over the second baseman's head. 1 run will score.
10.
Another run will score for that 2-run single. 11-4 is now the score here in the top of the 7th inning. No, Coach Stacy's not too happy now. 11 runs on 12 hits for Bryan Station. 2 outs and a runner at first. Number 36 should be the next batter. Yes, the DH. He has struck out twice and had an RBI fly out, so a sac fly.
36.
No, yeah, and a walk tonight. Will Hoyt up to bat. Runner at first. 2 outs. Dragons trail now by 7. Checks the runner at first. Pitch from Davis. Foul tip back for strike 1.
Strike 1. And 2 outs.
11-4. Dragons trail by 7. Bryan Station scoring 7 runs in the last 2 innings. 4 in this inning, 3 in the last inning. Sorry, 3 in this inning, 4 in the last inning. Here's the pitch. Foul back for strike 2.
Strike 2.
That one hit the barn behind us. I almost thought it hit a car for a second, but we could hear that one hit.
Yeah, we did.
0-2 count.
0-2 count, 2 outs, 11-4. We trail.
Here's the Davis.
Strike
miss, strike 3.
3 outs.
So 3 outs now, and coming up for the Dragons in the bottom of the 7th will be Sam Duggins, Tipton, and Mack will be right back for the bottom of the 7th. Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Baseball on Dragon Vision. As we get ready to begin the bottom of the 4th inning, Dragons now trail 11-4. Leading off will actually be J.P. Robbins.
J.P. Robbins.
For his first at bat of the night. I will have to pull up his stats over here. Let me see if I can find those before he's done. Won't be able to show them on your screen, but I can look at it here in just a moment. J.P.
Robinson
is batting .500 with 2 hits and a run scored this season. Here's the pitch.
Strike 1
on the outside corner. Might have been a little bit low and away, but it was real close on that one.
Yep.
0-1 count. No outs. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch to Robbins. Popped it over the shortstop's head, but will he catch it? Yes, he will.
11-4.
Robbins pops out to number 6, to the 6th hole, which is the shorter field. Shortstop.
Brennan Tipton up now.
Tipton up to bat next. I had his numbers here just a moment ago, but they're not listed, so I'll pull him up right here for Brennan Tipton.
Strike 1.
He's 0 for 1 with a pop out today. He also, that was his first official plate appearance of the season.
Yes.
0-1 count, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Pitch to Tipton. Popped up, going down the first baseline. Will they catch it?
0-2. Strike 2.
They do say it is a foul ball. I was watching for the home plate umpire's call right there, but it is an 0-2 count with 1 out for Brennan Tipton. Before we get to the top of the order with Jace Mack. Dragons need 7 to keep this game alive, 8 to walk it off tonight. One more game after this for the Dragons. It'll be around 5:30, maybe a little bit later, depending on when this game ends. Here's the pitch. Inside ball 1. Hear a little bit of chirping right now coming out from both sides. Got a 1-2 count, 1 out, bottom of the 7th inning. Pitch to Tipton. Foul
ball 2. No, strike 2.
Still 1-2 count.
1-2 count.
Foul ball.
Yeah.
Foul ball 1-2. Waiting on Jace. Tipton wants to get on base, give Max something to hit for other than just trying to keep the inning alive. The pitch to Tipton. Called strike 3 on the
2 outs.
outside corner.
11-4.
11-4 the score for Jace Mack. The last hope for the Dragons to try to keep this inning alive. Mack is 0 for 2 with a walk today. He popped out to the shortstop twice. See what Mack can do right here. First pitch to Mack. Taken for strike one. 0-1 count, 2 outs, 11-4 your score. Dragons trail by 7. Pitch to Mack. Fouled back into the name for strike 2. Dragons down.
2 outs. Dragons 11-4.
Dragons down to their final strike before possibly losing this game 11-4. See if Mack can keep this inning alive right here.
Long chase.
Pitch to Mack. Grounded slowly to the pitcher. Pitcher fields it barehanded. Throws it over to first. And time for the third out of the inning. 11-4 your score. The final score will be right back on Dragon Vision.